Another association we see is high testosterone levels. And this kind of helps us make sense of why we're looking at things like excess hair growth and male pattern type thinning of the hair and some of these male issues because this testosterone is going so high. When we look at this paper of this lean mass and associated factors in women with PCOS, we see them saying the anabolic effects of androgens have been demonstrated to increase lean mass in women with hypoandrogenic disorders, including PCOS. So this brings us to an interesting topic that you're probably not going to hear from many other people talking about PCOS, because it was Dr. Emmanuel Rivisi who helped us understand that the body has this natural circadian rhythm at the cellular level. So during the day, the body should be in this catabolic state where it's very good at creating energy and breaking tissues down so the body can be rebuilt and renewed. And then at night, it moves into this anabolic state where it's very good at sleeping and resting and rebuilding and repairing. So this anabolic state is this state where someone would build muscle mass. And this study is mentioning that a lot of women with PCOS will have an increased level of strength or muscle mass because of all those male hormones that are being elevated. Well, there's a couple things to think about here, and that is that eating carbohydrates and sugars seems to be a pro-anabolic effect according to Dr. Rivisi's work. And we also know that testosterone can also push a person more into that anabolic state because testosterone is like a rebuilding hormone. So what we see with our clients is that most women who are dealing with a PCOS issue seem to be dealing with what we call an anabolic imbalance, where they're just sort of stuck in that nighttime anabolic state most of the time, or maybe they're just pushed way too far into that state. We really should move back and forth between a catabolic state during the day and an anabolic state at night. But with these women with PCOS, they seem to be stuck in this anabolic state where the body's sort of always building and repairing, but not really breaking down so that it can be renewed the way that it should. And an interesting thing is that Dr. Rivisi sort of felt like people in this overly anabolic state can have issues with excessive growths. And I'm not saying this is what causes these cyst type situations on the ovaries, but it's interesting that he saw that and we're seeing that with these issues with PCOS.